Hi, welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about the sideboard of Ruby Storm and how to sideboard with the deck and some things that I might think along the way. Here on the screen you can see a rather stock version of Ruby Storm. In this particular case, the player chose to splash green for Veil of Summer and Nature's Claim, and nothing else. Okay, so only for Veil of Summer and Nature's Claim. What cards do we want to cut with Storm? Storm is a very synergistic deck. Every single card in our deck works with. It's a piece of an engine that works well together. It's a well-oiled machine. That's the goal of our deck before sideboarding. After sideboarding, we must play cards that we deal with other cards that the opponent will surely bring in order to disrupt our strategy. Mainly cards that stops the deck entirely. For example, the main example is Damping Spear or Dranite Magistrate or the recent addition of Mage Bay Lizard in most of the Boros Energy lists, mostly because Ruby Star right now is really popular on Magic Line, also in paper event. So the problem with this kind of decks that are highly synergistic is that you don't want to cut that many cards, because the deck doesn't work that much if you cut too many cards. So we must identify what cards we can shave or cut entirely. So if we the main deck, the only card that I can see cutting a lot is Glimpse the Impossible. It's the first card that we can cut, because it's not as efficient as Ren's Resolve or Reckless Impulse, and it's not that efficient. It's the worst card of the deck, but we play it because it helps. It helps with consistency. It helps us it gives the deck more copies of the effect that we want. It's not that good. It's not that efficient, but it's the effect that we want. So it's fine. It's a card that if there is a day when we will have the other 4 copies of an effect of Reckless Impulse or Resolve. This is the first card to cut. The other card that we might cut is Strike It Rich. Strike It Rich is not that essential to the strategy. It helps us mainly going with doing the combo a turn faster. It also synergizes well with Rull, because with only one spell we can cast it twice. If we have a Ruby Medallion and a Rull in play, the flashback cost is only 1 mana, so we can cast it for free, and we can try again with Rull, and it's good. I think it's good, but there are some matches where it's not that interesting. For example, in the lower matchups, for example, like against the Control, it's not that great. You're not against Control. It's not likely you're going to go for the kill on turn 2, 3 on the early turns. You want the game against Control to go a bit longer, not that long, but not that fast. The cards then after it, If we need, I think Strike It Rich, it's good against other combo decks or other aggro decks. For example, against Boros Energy. I played in an LGS in an RCQ this last Sunday, and I won just because I played 1 or 3 on the draw, just only because of Strike It Rich. So yeah, it's a really good card against other decks that want to race us. The other card that we might shave, not cut entirely for obvious reason, is 1 copy of Wish and 1 copy of Fast in Flames. I don't want to shave that much copies of it, but for example, if I shave all of the copies of Glimpse Impossible, in this case, in this deck, most decks play 4 copies of Glimpse, but other deck lists might run less copies, and you might cut something else. And I think 1 copy of Wish and 1 one copy of Fast in Flames is fine to shave, not kind of cut entirely for obvious reason. And I think I want to add a little thing. I want to a little suggestion. I want to make to all of my Rubystone player, please. Right now, if you are in a tournament without open decklist, or you are playing against you are an RCQ, please put Grape Shot from the sideboard into the main deck and switch 1 Wish for 1 Grape Shot. There are a lot of surgical extraction in the sideboards these days, and having an alternative win condition inside of the main deck is really good. I've lost my game. I lost a decisive game because I didn't put the Grape Shot from the sideboard in the main deck, and I lost because of it, because it's surgical my Wish and didn't have another win condition. So suggestion from your fellow Ruby Storm player, please put a Grape Shot. Put the Grape Shot. You will have Empty the Warrens in the as an alternative win condition with Alchemist Gambit or Thassa's Oracle. It really don't matter which other alternative win condition you want. I think maybe Thassa's Oracle is a bit better because you don't need to play. For example, if you want to have the Empty the Warren, Alchemist Gambit alternative win condition, you must play 2 Wishes. So, and with Thassa's Oracle, you only need 1. You only need one to cast 1 Wish. So, yeah, it's like small percentages, but I think it's both of alternative win condition are fine. But please put Grape Shot in the main deck. Just switch a Wish with a Grape Shot with a Wish. So yeah. Also, another thing that you might shave, but I don't like doing this a lot. But you can shave a copy of Pyretic Ritual or a copy of Reckless Impulse / Brain Resolve in some scenarios. For example, you can shave a copy of Pyretic Ritual against slower decks, for example, Jeskai Control, other control decks, or for example, attrition-based deck like Jund, old school Jund. And you might cut the Brain Resolve / Reckless Impulse, shave 1 copies I'd say yes, just 1 copy, not just 1 copy. I think it's kind of fine, not that fine, but I think if someone proposed that to me, I think it's fine. But I don't think it's good. But if you want to try it, try it. And so yeah, this how I would sideboard. Another thing of another discussion that we might have with the sideboarding is the what card we want to bring put in the main deck, and what card we want to have on the sideboard, and then grab them during the game with Wish. I'm not a big fan of it, playing sideboard card from the sideboard with Wish, because it costs a lot of mana. For example, I just want to make an easy example. For example, if I want to cast an Abrade, just the first thing that comes to mind, I want to cast an Abrade against a Dumping Sphere, and a copy of Abrade is on the Wish, is on the sideboard. I have only Wish. If I want to cast Wish and then cast Abrade with targeting the Dumping Sphere, I need, without the Medallion in play, without a Reducer in play, I have to have like 6 mana on board, like 6 lands or a combination of lands and treasure from Strike It Rich. I don't think it's that good. And don't let me get started with the situation of Dranet Magistrate. That with the Dranet Magistrate you can't play any card from your sideboard, because Dranet Magistrate stop that. So I don't think I want to. The only thing I want to have in this, I think in this specific deck list, I think one copy of Mind Collapse is really, it's fine, because you play Wish and then you cast it for free. You cast Mind Collapse for free, so it's fine. It only costs you 3 mana, and Mind Collapse deals 5 damage to target creature, which is only there because of Magebane Lizard. So other things. So personally, I don't like the approach of to play some cards in the sideboard for a specific situation that I can cast it with Wish. There are the 8 cards are really strong against Storm, also against this line, but you can try both of them and then see what works best for you. For example, nothing. For example, nothing. I think the last thing I want to add is that right now I'm trying the Flame of Honor version instead of Abrade. The theory behind it is that, as I said before, the downside of playing Abrade is that a card like Abrade is that Abrade is not a combo card. What a surprise! So you don't the card doesn't help you at all with the strategy overall. For example, it might help you in situation where the opponent doesn't have a Dumping Sphere, cards like Dumping Sphere or Dranet Magistrate, and then you cast Other Braid to deal with a creature, and it helps you, it gives you another turn, which is fine, but it doesn't help you with the overall strategy. And I think Flame of Honor is a really good card, because it does help you with dealing with problematic permanents, for example, Dumping Sphere, and also it does kill the Magebane Lizard, which is a thing that the Braid does not kill, so it's a good thing. And the other really good thing is that if you have multiple copies of Flame of Honor, you can still cast some of them to draw 2 cards. It's really good. Also, I want to specify that most of the games against fair decks, or like decks that will play Dumping Sphere, card permanent specifically targeted for Storm, that most of the games go a bit longer. So Flame of Honor is a slower card, but it's fine. I think it's fine in this kind of matchup. I don't like personally. I don't like 4 copies of Flame of Honor main deck because I think Glimpse is a bit better game 1 because Glimpse can be casted for 1 mana if you have Ruby Medallion and Ral, or 2 Medallion in play. So I think it's a bit better to play Glimpse, some copies, not all 4. For now I am on a split of 2 copies of Flame of Honor and 2 copies of Glimpse, and 2 copies in the sideboard instead of a breed. And the other cool thing is that you can, with the blue splash, you have also the new Into the Floodmaw, I think. I don't remember I think the card is named like this. The new Chain of Vapor from Bloomburrow, which is really cool. It deals with every non-land permanent, just for 1 turn with 1 mana. It's really good. I think it's really good. So yeah, I think that that's everything I want to say with this topic for this topic. So yeah, if you have any question, feel free to ask them. I will answer them as soon as possible. And yeah, I think there is nothing more to add on this topic. So yeah, bye. See you next time.